It's a holiday glow.
It's unreal.
Wow.
It's unreal. My new Unreal Skin Hydrating Foundation Stick. Totally unreal.
Is this even real? There's no way.
It's like a spa glow.
My ultimate no foundation foundation.
It's a ring light effect in a foundation stick.
Powered with light mapping mesh tech.
This is so easy.
It's a smoothing, blurring, snatch glow.
Look and feel unreal. Find your Unreal Skin Match. CharlotteTilbury.com.
Charlotte?
Well, hello everybody out there in the YouTube world. Welcome to our YouTube Live Masterclass here for Charlotte Tilbury on Charlotte Tilbury's official YouTube channel. My name is Rashina Green and I am the Education Content Manager for the brand. Super excited to have you all here, and I will just wait until I see a few of you trickling on in. There you all are. Hello, hello. So as always, if you've joined our classes, we like to start off and find out where everybody's from. I'm broadcasting live from sunny Southern California here in San Diego, but I'd love to know where all my friends are joining in from. I know we have a lot of, this is not just for North America, this is a global YouTube live, so I'm so happy to see some familiar faces on here, or familiar names, should I say. I wish I could see your faces. But for now, you can see my face. Oh, I see the UK is in here. London, Georgia, Manchester, hello, England, Milano, amazing. So we're going to get started here in a minute, but this class is super exciting. Obviously, we're in the thick of summer. I know some of you are feeling it. I know our UK friends are feeling it. We're feeling it here in the States, all over, pretty much everywhere but Australia. I think they're kind of in a cold weather right now. But other than that, summer's hot. So we've got some really great products that we're going to go over here today, from skincare to complexion, including our new Unreal Skin, which you just watched our video for. And we're going to be really focusing on our brand new Beautiful Skin Lip and Cheek Glows, which can be used on the cheeks, on the lips. There's 5 colors. And I want you guys that are on here to pay close attention, because I'm actually going to do 2 different looks on my face today. So on half my face, we're going to use powder products like powder bronzer, powder highlight. And on the other side, we're going to do cream bronzer, gel highlight. And then I'm going to have you guys pick which one of the lip and cheek glows you'll want me to use. So we'll use one on one side and then one on the other. And then maybe we'll even pick a third one for my lips. So I see we have some more friends from Wales, Malaysia, Chicago. Amazing. Hello, everybody. We're going to get started here. Just a few housekeeping tips. I have my friend in here, Richard, who's under the name Charlotte Tilbury, who will be answering questions if I don't get to them first. He'll also be putting in links to the products that I'm using. So if you are loving what you're seeing, go ahead and click those links. It'll open up another window to Charlotte's website, and you can shop live. So this class is all for you. Make sure you're clicking those and adding them to your basket, because I will say some things have sold out in the past. So I can't even tell you how excited I am about this class, because it is 12 o'clock here in San Diego, right in noon. And my skin is so dry because I have been waiting for this class to put on my skincare so you guys can watch me. So I have nothing on my skin right now. I'm so dry, actually, just a ton of freckles. I have my eyes done. If anybody wants to know, it's the Pillow Talk Luxury Palette. But let's get skincare on first, because Charlotte always says a beautiful painting starts with a beautiful canvas. So I'm going to start off with Charlotte's Magic Serum Crystal Elixir. Let me know in the chat right now who has tried this. It's been around for a few years, and it is truly one of our holy grails. 4 to 6 drops is really all you need. You can use this day and night, and you can press it in, you can rub it in, whatever you want. What I love about this serum, and serums in general, is serums actually are going to penetrate your skin deeper than like a moisturizer would. Moisturizers tend to just kind of like sit on the surface and it's like, cool, we're hydrated. But this is going to really go deeper. So I also like to put it on my neck. What's great about this product that I really love is, especially when I'm extra dry, this has an ingredient called polyglutamic acid. You guys probably know hyaluronic acid. That's her little sister. Polyglutamic acid is 4 times more hydrating than hyaluronic acid. So if you are out there with dry skin, flaky skin, just this is the serum for you. And also what I love is it has golden vitamin C, and that's for brightening. So if you have like redness in your skin, or like I have a little bit, look at this sunspot that popped up. This is going to help brighten those over time. Okay, so now I'm pretty hydrated with that. I'm going to go in with an eye serum. So let me see here. Yes, I see that you guys are loving the serum too. So Cryo Recovery Eye Serum, if you have not tried this, do yourself a favor. To be honest, other than our Magic Cream and our Magic Water Cream, this is probably my top 3, I guess, skincare items from Charlotte Tilbury. I have always had issues with bags under my eye. Truly, they like try to charge me extra anytime I try to fly international for these carry-on luggages that I have. And this is the only thing that's going to take away that puffiness under my eye, that dark circle under my eye. It has this metal tip. It's a very cooling eye serum. You can keep it in your refrigerator if you want to. And I feel like it helps drain that, you know, your lymphatic drainage here. So it's going to look a little bit less puffy with the caffeine in here. It has something called Ice Awake. So that's what's that cooling sensation. And then also, fun little pro tip. I like to put a little bit around my smile lines. Look at, they're getting a little deep as I get older. And I just kind of curl that right into there. And then I feel pretty good. It's nice because it feels nice and cold, especially on these hot days. All right, so almost done with skincare. Let's see. Listen, Charlotte Tilbury skincare works for all skin types, skin tones. So we have products that are really good for, you know, we like to say everything is for everybody, but we definitely have products that are like especially good for like oily skin, dry skin. So speaking of, like, I kind of have dehydrated skin. So right now I'm using Charlotte's Magic Water Cream. This is fragrance-free, water-based gel moisturizer. So you probably know about her Magic Cream. Some people like Magic Cream because it's super hydrated, really great for dry skin. If you're oily or dehydrated, then this one is a lightweight version of the Magic Cream. I'm gonna put a little bit more, to be honest. And what's fantastic about this is if you have sensitive skin, like my brother-in-law uses this too, because obviously, listen, skincare is for anybody. And this is not going to break you out like people that maybe had sensitivities to other skincare products in the past. They can use this one absolutely no problem. I love that it doesn't have any fragrance to it and it's super lightweight because it's water-based. And I'm just super hydrated. And it's also, I don't know if you guys know this, but like Magic Cream and Magic Water Cream, these are moisturizers made for makeup. Literally, if you go on charlottetilbury.com, you can read the statistics about how people find that their makeup actually stays on better and looks better using our products. So for those of you at home that are sort of like not really paying attention right now, maybe they don't do a little bit of skincare, they just want to know about the makeup. Skincare is where it starts. You actually wear less makeup when you wear really good skincare, because if your skin is looking good, then you don't need as much foundation or you don't need as much powder or whatever it might be. So keep that in mind. All right, so let's see. Oh yeah, Rebs. The Magic Serum with the Magic Cream, it's literally peanut butter and jelly. They go together. And same with the Magic Serum and the Magic Water Cream. They really go fantastic together. All right, everybody, my skin is prepped, and now I'm going to go on to foundation. And you guys saw the video that just played of Charlotte's brand new Unreal Skin. So this is called Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Tint. Comes in 20 flexible shades. So the shade I'm doing is shade number 7. And look, I'm just going to tell you, like my test is, whoa, hello, where are the words? My chest is tan. But my face, I wear a lot of sunblock, which you should. So it's a little bit lighter. But I want my face to kind of match my chest. So I'm going to do like a little bit of a darker color. Plus this is all about like summer, this class, and getting that gorgeous summer glow. So again, shade number 7. But I've also worn shade number 6. And here, there's a few ways that you can apply. You can color it on just like I did. And you can blend this with your hands, or you can use a brush. So maybe on this side, I'll do my hands. And then the other side, I'll do a brush. And you guys can kind of see the difference. I'm just kind of using a finger. And I'm getting right in there. I'll go close so you can see. And I'm just sort of blending the edges. But you can see it literally... Is it my skin? Is it the foundation? It looks like your skin, you know? So if there's areas that need a little bit more coverage, you can add a little bit more or just go in with concealer. But would you look at that? Hello. So then on the other side, I'm going to do our Magic Complexion Brush, or Charlotte's Magic Complexion Brush. All right, let's see. Oh, hello, Ingrid. Yeah, so Unreal, Layla, you can use so many different colors. To be honest, I can use 3 different colors in this. They're very stretchable, which is fantastic. Even when you do the first swatch of it, you might be like, ooh, that's too dark. But as soon as you blend it, you're like, oh, that kind of melted into my skin. So play with them for sure. Whether you get them in store and you can see them in person, or we also have on charlottetilbury.com, there's a way to help, you know, select your foundation shade. All right, let me just make sure that does that look blended, everybody? Do you see how it looks like my skin? Just super glowing. Yeah, I like that. Oh my gosh, there's so many fingerprints on this. All right, so now that I have the Unreal Skin shade 7, see, matches my chest. I need lotion on my chest now that my face is so glowing. I'm gonna add some concealer where I want a little bit more coverage. So I'm gonna be using the Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer, and I use shade 7.5. Mimi, yes. It's so beautiful. And the great, okay, so you said that you use the Beautiful Skin foundation on top. Yes, the Unreal Skin can be used a few different ways. You can wear it by itself like I did. It's not a lot of coverage. So if you are, you know, just don't like a lot of coverage, it's going to be great. You can also layer it. So like if you want to wear it on top of foundation you already have, or you want to wear it underneath foundation you have, you could totally do that. Let's put a little bit here maybe. However you want to wear it, but it definitely is going to give you that like really luminous glow. So I am going to blend this concealer with my finger. You could also use a brush. I find that the body heat of your finger really helps kind of melt the product in. So I'm just going to give it like kind of a light all over blend, and then I'm going to go back because I kind of like to let it dry just a little bit before I really get in there. I have a little hyperpigmentation around my mouth, so I like to put up a little bit right in here as well. All right, Janice, you're never too late. So if you're just joining us now, we are going to be doing a really pretty, just kind of summer glow look. And I've started the class using Charlotte's award-winning skincare. We did the Magic Serum Crystal Elixir first. We did the Cryo Recovery Eye Serum under the eye and around the smile lines second. And then we topped it with Charlotte's Magic Water Cream. And these come in different sizes too, by the way, the serum and the Magic Water Cream. So if you don't want to commit to like the full size, we also have travel sizes as well. And now what we're doing is we put on Charlotte's Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Tint Foundation, and I'm just adding a little bit of coverage in certain areas with her Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. Okay, so as I said in the beginning of the class, I'm doing something that I don't normally do, and that is giving you a couple options for, I'm going to do kind of like a half face, right? Look at that concealer. So you see it gives you a little bit of, look, I get a little bit of rosacea on my cheeks. Let's just kind of tap that. Okay, so on one side of my face, which I think I'll do this side, I think something just fell into my eye. I'm going to do this powder bronzer. So this powder bronzer is Charlotte's Airbrush Bronzer, and I'm using shade number 2 medium. Don't hate that I have a little belly button in mine because I use it a lot. And I'm going to be using the Airbrush. I think I did this on our last YouTube. So you just open it and you poof, fluff it right out. So I love this brush to keep in my purse. Sometimes I'll even use it for my powder and not just my bronzer. So take it off, fluff it. When you want to close it there so you're not fraying the bristles, and you just take it to go. So let's see, on one side, hyperpigmentation is when you have like little areas of like darker spots. So I get hyperpigmentation around my like mustache area. Some people will get hyperpigmentation like here from sun damage. You can get hyperpigmentation from like acne scars. You'll have just like a little, anywhere on your skin that has just like a little bit of a different shade of color. Okay, going in with the Airbrush and shade number 2 in the Airbrush Bronzer. And you can do bronzing a few different ways. I like to kind of bronzer. So technically you can kind of bronze the whole face like this. I just like to keep it in the cheek area, in the neck area, minimize the chins. You could do it along your chest if you want to. And then I also like to do it in the forehead as well. So if you, let's say, have like a 5 head, 6 head, you got a few extra, you know, space on the forehead area or even on the chin. I got kind of a longer chin. I've just bronzed half my face. So I know people are out there sometimes really scared of using like cream products. That's why on one side we're going to do powders, and then on the other side we're going to do creams. So that's the airbrush bronzer, and on this side here we're going to be using my personal favorite, which is the Beautiful Skin Sun Kiss Glow Bronzer. You've seen me use this a billion times. And this is our cream. I have a little belly button in there too. I'm going to be using, again, my favorite brush, which is the Magic Complexion brush. This also actually doesn't come with, but we sell a brush for this. It's the Beautiful Skin Bronzing Brush. It's like kabuki, so similar to the airbrush, but I like mine to be a little bit smaller so I can really know where I'm placing it, like right there. And then I do a little bit here along the jaw. And again, I kind of like to just like place it for a second and then let it just kind of marinate. And then a little bit on the forehead. And remember, get up in the hairline. If you have light hair, blonde, white hair, whatever, just be careful because it will color your hair. And you guys can pick which one you like at the end. Like, do you like a creamy looking side or do you like the powder side? They kind of look the same. It's really just what your preference is. Some people get so scared of creams because they think it's hard, but look at how easy that was. So here's the powder side, powder, and here's the cream side, cream. Okay. She has such good bronzers, doesn't she? Okay, let's see. You love the airbrush bronzer, yeah. Oh yeah, oh, look at you, Gail. Thanks for reminding me. The difference between the two is the cream bronzer is not refillable, unfortunately, but the airbrush bronzer is. So when you run out, you can just put a little, like, I have a pen here. There we go. There's a little tiny hole in the back, and you just put a pen in there or like something, and it pops out like this little magnet, and you can actually buy the refills for cheaper than buying a whole brand new palette. So nice call. I forgot about that. You have oily skin. Depends on how hot the weather is. I sometimes offer powder. You know, yeah, you could do that too. I kind of just like to look dewy all the time. I feel like this is the secret dew of youth, is what Charlotte likes to say. All right. We're running out of time, so let's move along. We're going to go back to the powder side. We've done a powder bronzer. Now we're going to do a powder highlight. How many of you have tried our Glow Glide Face Architect highlighters? They come in like 8 shades. These are also refillable, I believe, and I'm going to be using the shade Pillow Talk because Pillow Talk is for everybody. And I'm going to be using Charlotte's Powder and Sculpt brush, which I will also be using to set my face with powder later. But I'm just going to pick it up on my brush like so. And I'm going to just put it on the high points of my cheek here. And I know you're like, you're already glowing. But this is like intentional glow. So I'm giving myself a little glow here. You could do a little bit on the side of your nose if you want to. So that's that. That's like a powder. I mean, you know, everybody knows what a powder highlighter looks like. These are really popular now. Or a few years ago, everybody was using a powder highlight. I like to be seen from outer space. So I like a highlight that is like so intensely glowing. So I'm going to be using Charlotte's Beauty Light wand in the shade Spotlight. So I've said it time and time again, you want to unlock it by twisting it, squeeze a little bit out, don't do too much, and then you're going to twist it back to lock it. I was looking at some reviews and people are like, it squeezed all out. We've warned you. Lock it, because it will squeeze into your cap and you will be devastated. Don't waste your money, you know what I mean? Like, lock it. Okay, so for this, I'm going to use the Hollywood Complexion brush, and I'm just going to stipple along the highlighter to give it a good blend. You could also use your finger. So, again, just a little goes a long way. Let's do a little bit here. And I'm using the other end of the Hollywood Complexion brush. I'm so glowing right now, so it's kind of hard to really like appreciate the highlight because I'm kind of highlighted everywhere. But we'll powder myself in just a moment here. Okay, so you can kind of see a liquid highlight, a powder highlight. So at the end of the day, they're very close looking, you know what I mean? So if you're out there and you're just like, I do not feel comfortable using a wet product, use the powder. Still looks good. It's Charlotte. Everything is skincare infused, so it's going to give you a glow in general. So I always like to say there's a difference between looking glowing and sweating. And right now I look a little sweaty. So we're going to go in with my Airbrush Flawless Finish, shade number 2. Obviously I need to re-up on a lot of products because there's holes in them because I use them. So again, I'm using the powder and sculpt brush, and this, well, I'm just going to go close. Watch this. If you guys have not tried this powder, hello. Do you see how this is going to take down shine, but it's going to still leave a little glow? Let's do this side. Look at my pores. Where did my pores go? Look at the shine. Bye-bye shine. So I love this powder because a lot of people get scared of powder because they're like, ooh, I'm super dry skin. I don't want to wear powder because I think it's going to make me look really dry. Well, guess what? Charlotte created this powder with skincare. It has rose wax and almond oil in it. So it's actually quite hydrating. Look at, I love all these hearts, 100%. I feel like if you know, you know. Tell me in the chat right now how many of you already own and love Charlotte's Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder. I feel like it would be everybody. Oh my gosh, what are the statistics? Like one of these is sold every minute worldwide. Oh my gosh, don't quote me on that. Look on charlottetilbury.com. It says. So I'm just taking down the shine. And, but look at me. I'm still glowing. So for those of you who are also watching, maybe if you're a little more mature, people get really scared of shine because they're like, oh my God, it's going to enhance wrinkles. It's going to enhance texture. No. Here's the thing. Think of like a super matte dry face. That's where you see texture because it's like sets in and it kind of looks crackly. Like think of yourself, you ever see those movies where it's like just vast desert and it's like dry, cracky sand? That's what the face looks like when it's too matte. Whereas in the distance you see an oasis and it's just like, is it water and it's flowing and it's hydrated and glowing? That's what hydration and glowy skin gives you. Like what? You know, if I squeeze, I get a little bit of crow's feet, but look, it doesn't look like it's enhancing it. Like, look at these lines on my forehead. And like, I'm, you know, no Botox here, but it's not enhancing anything, right? Okay, so love that powder and the brightening powder. Yes, that's a really good one. Hello in India. Okay, so let's move right along. Yes. Oh, and by the way, the powder is ideally used with a brush. You can use a sponge if you want to, but I feel like it's so finely milled that you want to use something super like fluffy because it gives it more of like a blur versus like a full coverage swipe. You know what I mean? So now Charlotte, she always likes to do lips before she does cheeks, but for the lips, we're actually going to be doing the new lip and cheek glows. So this is where I need you guys to pay attention because I want your suggestions on what to use. Okay, let's do cheeks first. Normally we do it last. So I'm going to do one color on one side and one color on the other side. So these are your options. I will say the name of the product, but you can also just say the color specifically and you can type it in the chat. So we have Pinched Cheek Glow. So let's call this one orange. We have, this one is called Sunset Bronze Glow. So you can just say brown. We have a Beach Peach Glow. Let's just say peach. We have Paradise Pink Glow, which you can just call pink. And then last but not least, we have Sun Blushed Glow. Let's call that coral, maybe? So you guys let me know which two you want me to use on my cheek. Orange, brown, peach, pink, or coral. Those are the choices. Type it in the chat and I will put one on one side, one on the other. I'm going to try to be democratic about the choice here. Let's see. Fast fingers, get them typed in there. Orange, brown, peach, pink, or coral. Oh, I hope those are good descriptive words. Oh my gosh, you guys are, look at, there's so many coming in. What do we have here? Okay, I see peach, coral, peach, pink, coral, peach. Peach, pink, coral, and pink, peach. Okay, for sure I feel like there's a lot of peach. So we're going to for sure do peach, which is this one. This is Beach Peach Glow. We'll do this on one side. And then what else do we have here? Coral. coral, orange, pink, brown. Not a lot of browns. I feel like it's kind of a tie. I see a lot of pinks in the beginning here. Oh, I feel like it's going to be pink. I feel like it's going to be Beach Peach Glow, and Paradise Pink Glow. That'll be cute on both sides. Okay, we're going to go. Oh, look. There you go, Fatima. Peach and pink. You're going to get both. All right, so again, I'm going to use, what brush do I want to use? I'll use the Hollywood Complexion brush. You can use your fingers if you want to. I know that we did a powder bronzer and a powder highlight here, but just know Charlotte products are really great for layering, so don't feel scared about laying like a wet product on top of a powder, because like they work together. So I'm just going to stamp it in there, lasso. That's probably too much, but maybe I'm just going to go for it. So I'm putting it on the apples of my cheeks, and I'm just kind of going to stipple it. You can wipe off excess, so if you have a towel handy. And I'm just going to put it here and work my way up high, so it's kind of layering on top of the bronzer a little bit, as well as the blush. That's the peach one. She's cute. I like her, actually. So I'm going to wipe my brush so I don't have any more peach. And we're going to do the pink Paradise Pink Glow. Let's do like one stamp for this, because I feel like it's going to be aggressive. Oh, I was wrong. Well, a little bit. Let's do a little bit more. So this one, oh, that's so much on there. Stipple, stipple, stipple. Just remember that, like, if you don't want to affect the products underneath it, stipple, because if you're swiping, then you're kind of wiping off the products underneath. Whereas if you stipple, they're just kind of melting together. Oh my gosh, you guys, good choice. Try not to go too close to the nose with the application of your blush. Okay, let's take a look. This is the pink side. And this is the pink. It's so funny how like the pink side really complements the Pillow Talk eyeshadow. But then when I have it over here, it also brings out more peach in the eyeshadow. That's so wild, right? All right, so I'm just going to make an executive decision because we're almost out of time. I can use these on my lips as well. So I'm going to line my lips with Love Trap Lip Cheat, one of my favorites. Just take off some of my lip oil. This is waterproof lip liner, meant to resize and reshape your lips. I like to overdraw just a little bit. And then we're going to add, okay, you let me know in the chat while I do this liner. Do you want the peach or the pink on my lips? Peach or pink? I don't want to make the executive decision. I want you guys to tell me peach or pink on the lips. Pink or peach? This liner is a little bit of like a darker pink, I guess. And Richard has put the links in the chat for the all 5 colors of the lip and cheek glow. Get them all. They're great. So we've overdrawn the lips. Pink, pink, peach, pink, peach, peach, pink, peach, peach. Okay, for sure I feel like there's more peach. So we're going to do the peach one on the lips. And I'm just going to stamp it. Ooh, you know what it's giving me? Sabrina Carpenter. Do you guys know who she is? I guess she was on tour with Taylor Swift. She always kind of had a little bit of a darker lip on. All right, now let's zhuzh the hair so we feel like we're cute. And then let's also set with Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray for 16-hour wear, of course. And let's take a look. All right, everybody. This was your creation. What do we think? This is the creamy bronzer highlight with pink blush. And then this is the powder bronzer highlight with the peach blush, and then a peach lip. I love it. You guys, great choices. So get these now. They're so gorgeous. I love a 2-in-1. Like, you know what I mean? Pop it on your cheek, pop it on your lip. Ooh. So get these now. They're so gorgeous. I always like to end this with sort of like my top 3 must-haves. And so my first must-have will be these guys, like these beautiful skin lip and cheek glow are just so stunning. So I get those. I'm going to get all 5 because it's my desert island. I can do what I want. Number 2 is going to have to be Magic Water Cream. I use it every day. And I interchange between Magic Water Cream and Magic Cream depending on how my skin's acting. So that's number 2. Last but not least, for my must-haves, I'm going to do Unreal Skin. I really like her. I use Beautiful Skin foundation a lot, but this is actually really great. Gorgeous. So those are going to be my top 3 must-haves. Thank you guys so much for joining. I hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram at Rashina Green Artistry. You can ask me questions on there. You can DM me if you have any suggestions for future classes, whatever it might be. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you next time.